Hi everyone, we are back with another special energy update. Today we are taking a look at the individual energies for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Now we have the Divine Feminine video uploading now, and it is incredible. Keep the faith, Divine Feminines. I know things have been especially hard for you on this journey, especially in the past few weeks. Keep the faith because love endures. Today, right now, we are on to the Divine Masculine. So this is going to be all about the Divine Masculine. Where are they on their journey, in their head space, heart space, physical space, as far as, actions, what's happening in the 3D world. And we're going to do an outcome card as well. So first, what we're going to do is we are going to do an overall energy for the Divine Masculine. I know things have been very difficult for the Divine Masculines as well. So we're shifting out of the Divine Feminine mode. We were very proud of the Divine Feminine. Things have been very difficult for them. They have been carrying a lot of the weight of this relationship, of this journey. Divine Masculines, so proud of you as well, because you're doing the healing work. You're doing the healing work. And even though it can be very difficult for the Divine Feminines to see that, if there's little or no evidence of that in the 3D world, we know what's happening within. We know that you are rising. We know that you are doing the work. And we're very, very proud of you. Still holding love and compassion for you. And we hope that you're holding love and compassion for yourself. So I'm speaking as a Divine Feminine, but I'm going to shift gears and talk about the Divine Masculine now. You guys have been doing the work. You guys have been doing the work, closing out karmic cycles, clearing out any negative energy, stepping away from things that don't serve you. And that can be very painful, and that can be so difficult, especially if you are used to those old ways. It is shifting out of this 3D paradigm. You're opening up your heart, you're opening up your emotions, and that is not easy, especially when we are living in a patriarchal society where there's a lot of toxic masculinity. And Divine Masculines, whether you are male or female, holding that predominant masculine energy within you, you are understanding what it is to be a divine masculine, not that distorted view of masculinity, a divine masculine with your energies balanced, where you can be in touch with your emotions, where you can also take charge of your life and step into that role of taking charge of your life and guarding and protecting that love. Not guarding your heart as in creating a fortress around your heart, but guarding the things that you love, stepping up for yourself, standing your ground. You are stepping into that energy, and that is taking back control of your life. That is taking charge of your life. And it's not easy. It's not easy to do, but you are taking back your power by shedding what is no longer serving you. Now, that can be old bad habits, past patterns of behavior that just doesn't serve you anymore. It could be addictions. It could be relationships that were karmic in nature, where you had to learn a lesson. It could even be soulmates that you're stepping away from, romantic partnerships, as you move more towards this divine love, because you understand having throat activations here, because you understand what divine love truly is now. You understand unconditional love because you feel that for and from your divine counterpart. You're moving towards your happiness. You are releasing the control. You're releasing the manipulation. You're releasing the self-deception. You're releasing even friendships that are in low vibrations. You're releasing, you don't have to let go. And this is what I've been channeling for a while. You don't have to let go of those relationships or friendships, if they're friendships or that you've had for a very long time, or it's family members, or it's a work situation. If you enjoy the work that you do, but it's just not fulfilling to you, but you still need that work, you don't have to let go of those things per se. That can be a process, but you have to let go of the energy around it, the toxic energy around it. You have to let go of it controlling you and take charge of your own life. Say, this is what I want for my life. Start manifesting, start daydreaming, start envisioning. What is it that you want for your life? How are you going to step forward towards that? How are you going to become the fool? The fool is the first card in the deck, but he's not a fool at all, is he? Because he takes that leap of faith, because he knows that he is divinely guided, that he has the universe at his back. And you're starting to understand that, Divine Masculines. You're starting to open up to your intuition, your higher chakras, your crown chakra, connection to the universe, connection to the divine, God, source, whatever that love energy is that you want to call it. You're opening up your brow chakra. You're trusting your intuition. You're trusting your gut. You're trusting your heart. You're opening up your communication, your throat chakra. You're being more forthcoming with your feelings. You're standing your ground. You're speaking up. You're becoming more powerful every day within yourself. And it's not about, it's not that taking back power as far as that toxic power. You know, power comes from a place of love, and that's what you're doing. You're coming from a place of love, and that's where that power resides within you, and you're feeling that. If you hear it in my voice, I'm stepping into that masculine energy now, and it's amazing. That Emperor energy is amazing. Feel it within yourself, you know, and that, you know, you need all your chakras aligned. All of your chakras are important, but you're really stepping into the higher chakras, which is the feminine energy, and that's beautiful because that means that you're balancing out your energies. And that's what is necessary, especially for this ascension journey, especially for this connection, especially stepping into your heart, acknowledging the emotions, speaking your emotions, communicate your emotions and what it is that you need. Whew. Man, your energy, you guys. Your energy is something else. It's off the hook. I like it, though. I like it. That's that, you know, that divine masculine energy that is so gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And know what it's like when you're in your authentic soul self. Know what it's like when you're taking back control of your life, when you're taking charge of your life, when you're in your divine power, when you're coming from a place of love. You know, feel that directness. Feel that sense of authority. Feel what it is to stand on your throne and say, yes, this is what I want for my life. Yes, this is what I want to manifest. This is my happiness. I'm moving towards my happiness. I'm moving forward in my life and leaving my past behind me, because the past is in the past and it's no longer serving me. So I'm going to be present, and I'm going to take the steps that I need to take for my future, whatever that means for you, and I am going to look towards my future with happy anticipation, because I know that I am deserving. Finally, I know that I am deserving of this happily ever after that I envisioned for myself, that I want for myself. And finally, I know that I am deserving for this love that I am feeling, this passion and love and chemistry that I'm feeling for my divine feminine, that I'm feeling for my own life, that I'm feeling for myself, loving myself. And loving myself means loving my life and loving my divine counterpart. And I know that I can have this happily ever after. I know that I'm worthy of it. I know that I'm deserving of it. How powerful is that? That is true, beautiful power. All right, you guys, we're going to get an overall energy. This energy is incredible. Like, this energy, I'm really stepping into it. It is incredible. All right, let's get an overall energy card. Oop, yep, that one went to fly. For you guys. You guys. Okay, divine masculines, if you're cross-watching this, divine feminines, you know, that's fine as well. But if you're divine masculine who is watching this, take a look at the divine partnership reading that we just did, the full divine partnership reading. I'll link it in the description box below. The Eagle King. This card came out for the divine masculines, and it just flew out here. Yeah, the divine masculines. We're gonna pull another card, but I'm gonna talk about this for a minute. And we're using this Wisdom of the Hidden Realms again. I was called to this. I was trying to look at my oracle decks and see which one was calling to me, and we were called to this again, and this card flew out. So is anything a coincidence? No. It's just a synchronicity. Just validation, right? The divine masculine, you are, and I'm going to speak to you directly, divine masculines. This is your reading. You're looking at the bigger picture. You are finally stepping back from the dense energy of the 3D realm and looking at things from a higher perspective. And when you look at things from a higher perspective, you're looking at things from the soul of yourself. That is your soul speaking to you, knowing the blueprint for your life, having orchestrated all of this for your best and highest good. And because it's for your best and highest good, you are trusting in this. You are trusting the divine, this angelic help. You are trusting the divine to be guiding this. You are having faith that there is some guidance in the higher realms. This could be ascended masters, this could be spirit guides, this could be archangels, this is the divine God source energy itself. I'm also hearing Mother Earth, if you guys have a connection to Mother Earth. The soul of yourself, this is your own higher self as well, guiding you. You're looking at the bigger picture. You're seeing the connections on this journey. It's like connect the dots. You're saying, okay, I needed to go through all of this. I needed that relationship, and I needed that family member, and I needed that karmic situation to learn all these lessons to get me to this point in time, so that I can continue on in my evolution, so that I could close out whatever karmic cycles I needed to close out, so that I can learn whatever lessons I needed to learn, so that I could experience whatever I needed to experience to come to this understanding of this point in time, of this place in this time and space, in this continuum. so that you can continue forward, leave all of that behind, leave that finally in the past, closing out that cycle. They're showing me the journey, the world card. It's the end of the journey, so that you can start fresh, start with a new sense of light in your heart, a new sense of love in your heart for a better life ahead of you. You know that you are manifesting a new start for yourself, a new life for yourself, a life that is full of joy and balance and peace and bliss and manifestations, and you are finally understanding that you are deserving of that. You are placing the burdens of your past down. Beautiful energy. Stepping into this warrior king mode, stepping into your emperor mode. However you want to call it, king, emperor, warrior, however that, resonates with you. Well, we got 2. However that resonates, well, we got 3. I'm not taking all 3. However that resonates with you, call yourself that. You are a god, just like your divine counterpart is the goddess. You are an emperor to their empress. You are a king to their queen. Beautiful energy. Beautiful. Taking back your life. Starting fresh. Yes. We have the sun dancers. First message that immediately came up was the sun. This is you, divine masculines. You are the sun. Divine and feminine is the moon energy. And coming both into balance, you need both. The sun, you are rising. You are rising into this energy. And it says joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. You are seeing that life can be abundant. It doesn't have to be the struggle. It doesn't have to be the challenge that you have experienced. That was all karma. That was all life lessons. And now, because you are on this ascension journey, and make no doubt about it, you are on this ascension journey, because you are seeing the bigger picture here, you are understanding that life in forward motion, you're transcending into a new life, into a new you. You're bringing the 5D template down. Go ahead and listen to the Divine Feminine energy read, because it was a lot about that, about what we're doing on this ascension journey. We're bringing a new template, a new earth, into this physical 3D reality. It's a shift in consciousness, and understanding that we are meant for joy and bliss and happiness in this world. We are meant for love and love alone. We're not meant to struggle. We are not meant to just they're telling me pay bills and struggle and, not have happiness in our life, and have conflict and not have happiness in our life. That's all the 3D dense energy. We're transcending that. We are coming to a place of love. We are letting go of the illusions, and that was just illusion. That's just the illusion. The only thing that is real is love, and everything comes from love. Everything that does come from love is about manifestation and joy and bliss and abundance, and that is what you're rising into, an understanding of that, seeing the bigger picture of that, letting go of the illusions, letting go of the mask that you hid behind, because you're coming into your true, authentic soul self as well, and who you are as a soul is love. Who you are as a soul is love. And so you are opening up your heart chakra. And what they're actually saying is, as you're listening to my words, it's resonating with you. You're feeling that heart activation as well, because this is spirit channeling through me. And you're feeling that heart activation. Who you are is love. That's recognition. As it resonates with you, that's recognition of your soul saying, yes, who I am is love. And I am deserving of love. And I can have love in my life because I am love. And so as you welcome in that love, as you receive that love and give that love in equal harmony, in equal part, in equal balance, then that reflects in your outside world. Because as within, so without, as above, so below. If you are love, then you reflect love. And so all that conflict and all that struggle and all that pain is going to fade away. Make no doubt about it. It has been a painful journey for you as well. Especially the past few weeks, you were kind of like on an accelerated course, divine masculines, and it has been very painful because, it's almost like, the divine feminines have really been guiding you, energetically or otherwise. They have had this gift of seeing the bigger picture. That was the divine feminine's gift, and their role is really to guide you until you rise together. Make no doubt about it. Like, it's not like an unequal partnership where they're like your mentor. Like, you're teaching each other, you're healing each other. And in every single way, you're in this together. Your higher selves are on equal footing in this together. But in many ways as well, energetically, it's almost like the divine feminine was a lighthouse for you, helping to guide you on this journey, at least energetically, if you're not in contact. Or if you're in limited contact, or in perceived separation, because you're never truly separate. So they've been guiding you on this, but now you're seeing it. You're understanding the bigger picture. So they've had this gift. The divine feminine has really had this gift of understanding this connection, whereas it's been a little bit harder for you. It's been difficult for the divine feminines because they understand this connection, and it's been difficult because they've been frustrated because they didn't understand how you couldn't. So understand and have compassion for your divine feminines, because it's been very difficult and very painful in that respect. Because in a sense, they've been waiting for you. But they have to understand, the divine feminines have to understand that you have been in this process of awakening. And even if you've had your spiritual awakening, even if you're a conscious, person, even if you're a conscious spiritual being understanding all of this, ascension is a different ballgame. The divine feminines went through an awakening for ascension. You're going through an awakening for ascension. You're kind of on an accelerated crash course, and that can be very painful. So the divine feminines need to have compassion and love for you as well. And that's the beauty of this connection, is that you both accept where you are on this journey, and you both hold compassion and love and light for each other. You are lighthouses guiding each other. And so what is going to happen is you are rising. You are rising into your emperor energy to stand beside her, to be beside her on her throne, because that is the beauty of this connection, is you are equal in all things. Divine masculine energy being the counterpart to the divine feminine energy, merging both energies to become one love and beautiful harmony. And as you become one, all the bullshit is going to fade away. It is a new life. It is a new start. It is a new journey for you both. Beautiful. You're realizing this. You're understanding this because you're stepping into that emperor energy. All right, divine masculines, what we're going to do is we are going to get into... Hold on, I want to speak to my spirit guys and see what they want me to do. You know what? I was going to do, like the divine feminines, I was going to do headspace, heart space, and action, but they're calling me to past, present, and future, because there's going to be more messages there for you guys with regards to the past, present, and future energies, and then we'll do outcome. So we're going to do that. We're going to listen to spirit. We're going to listen to what spirit has to say and do the past, present, and near future energies. So let's see where you were, where you are, where you're going, and what the outcome is. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm loving these readings. I'm loving these readings. I'm really glad I was guided to do this because it's really beautiful. Really beautiful. Okay, let's get one more shuffle. Let's get a couple shuffles this way. I'm not taking cards that are coming out, Spirit. Three of Pentacles, wanting this partnership, equal balance in partnership. And I'm just going to bring it up again. Listen to the Divine Partnership reading, the full reading, because we talk about it here and there in the overall energies. This is this connection. It is one with the divine, God, source energy, whatever you want to call it. It is the masculine energy, the feminine energy, God energy as a trinity. You are one. All one, merging those energies together. That is this connection. It is a divine partnership. It is a spiritual connection. It is not a relationship that you have experienced before. It is not even a soulmate relationship, although, as I was talking to one of my friends this morning, and I said in the Divine Feminine reading, this connection can very well be a soulmate relationship, but it is beyond that. It is beyond the soulmate relationships that you've experienced before, because it embodies so much more. It is a highly spiritual, evolved connection. They are your divine counterpart in every sense of the word. They are your perfect match in every sense of the word. They are your match in the physical, with regards to, it's a physical... It's a physical love, like the passion, what I mean. The passion is there. The physical connection, the intimacy, the chemistry is there. And boy, is it there. It is the mental connection. It is the emotional connection. It is the spiritual connection. You feel it on all levels. This is not something that you have truly experienced before. It is divine. It is through the lens, looking at your divine counterpart as you look at yourself through the lens of love. It's God's love. It's the divine's love. And that's, they're telling me that's why it's been so difficult, and that's why it often seems painful and frightening for the divine masculines, for you guys, because you haven't seen the bigger picture of this relationship before. And that was the gift of the divine, for the divine feminine, that they could, see the bigger picture and kind of guide you along in this. But it ended up being intense and frustrating because, they did see the bigger picture, but now you're understanding it. You're understanding this connection and all of its beauty, where before it was frightening because you hadn't experienced it before. You hadn't experienced this connection before. And this kind of love can feel very intense, especially as you're in the phase of healing. There are a lot of triggers that come up for that healing, specifically for that healing, for that letting go and shedding of your lower vibrational self, shedding of the things that don't serve you, don't serve your highest soul self. So as you're going through that, it can feel very painful and frightening because your divine feminine is showing you yourself. And it's making you face yourself, and the intensity of the attraction that you're feeling for your divine feminine because of the love that's there. It can be very frightening, and that can bring up a lot of pain as well. But if you went within, if you go within, if you think of your divine feminine, you feel the love that she, it's just the energy, but we'll say she for the sake of feminine, that she has for you. You feel the love and the comfort and the guidance that she is bringing to you, the compassion that she has for you. No matter what happens between you guys, if you go within and you truly feel it in your heart and you truly connect there within, which is where all love resides, which is where everything resides, which is where your soul resides, you will feel that love, and you know that no matter what happens, it's love that's between you two. No matter what happens in the physical 3D plane, no matter what intensity or turmoil or upheaval or triggers or challenges that happens, no matter how much pain there is, you know that it is coming from a place of love and for healing. Whew. Okay, a lot of messages coming out. Again, listen. I'm going to link it in the description box below. Give a listen to the Divine Feminine reading. There might be some messages there for you to understand this connection a little bit more. Also, the Divine Partnership readings. I said it in the Divine Feminine reading as well. To go through the playlist and see which ones call to you, because the ones that call to you, the ones that resonate with you, if you look at the title and it's like, oh, that sounds interesting, if it moves you to click play, that means there's some messages in there for you that might help you understand this journey a little bit more, because in those readings we really do get into what this journey is about, what this journey is really about, what this connection really is about. And it's not just about the 3D relationship that we've known in the past. It's really a higher level of love, and that is what we are ascending into. That is what we are transcending. We're transcending that 3D nature of love, the boxed in relationship, the codependencies, the attachments. This love that you are experiencing is true freedom, and we've never experienced that before on this earth. It's true unconditional love, pure acceptance, with a capacity to grow. And it's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful experience. So go ahead and if you want to learn more about ascension and learn about this connection, go ahead and listen to some more of the Divine Partnership readings. Okay. Now that we said all that, let's get to recent past energies, please, for the Divine Masculine. Recent past. Yeah. They're getting me to get one more. Okay. Yep. Okay. What I'm getting, I'm going to pause here before we continue. What I'm getting is, in the recent past, it was like Judgment Day. This is a rebirth, a call from the divine to rise into your true, authentic soul self, to shed anything that's no longer serving you, because you know that you're rising, and you feel it in your soul. You feel what's no longer serving you because it feels constricting, because it feels like conflict, because it doesn't feel like peace within your heart. And when you feel at peace within your heart, when you feel balanced within your heart, when you feel love within your heart, that's when you know that you're in alignment with your soul self, with your higher self. And so what you recently went through in the 3D realm was judgment. It was karmic relationships. It was toxic relationships. It was situations that was shedding, finally closing out karmic cycles and shedding old lessons that you had learned and that you don't need anymore. This is a call to rise, and now you're understanding that you are rising up and that the divine is guiding you, but it has been painful. This is the Wounded Warrior card, and look at all you've been through. You're looking back at the past. Look at all you've been through. These wands in the past are in the ground. This is all that you've experienced in the past, everything that you've let go of. And here you're still holding on to a wand. You're not completely free. you're still kind of clinging. There's some resistance here, masculines. There's still some resistance here, looking back to the past. And it's not looking back to the past as in, oh, that's over, it's relief. Not yet. Here in this past energy, you're still looking back at the past and clinging to the past because it's very hard to let go. So this is a card of resistance. But have faith that you are letting go because you've been through the battle. You have been through the battle, and you're looking back and you're saying, look at everything that I've been through in this war. I'm winning the war, and I know it, but the war's not won yet. This is the 9 card. It's not the 10. You haven't put those burdens down yet. We'll see what comes out in the current energy, but here in the recent past, you're still kind of clinging to some last remnants of energy, some last remnants of resistance, some last pieces of your old self, and the divine is guiding you to let go because they've got you. And if you once you completely let go, then you step into, with the help, they're telling me, to the angelic help, with the help of the higher realms, they'll help you let go because they've got your back. Remember, you're understanding that, you're seeing this, you're opening up to this, you're opening up your heart to this, you're opening up your higher chakras to this, your intuition, you feel it in your intuition, but there's still some last like remnants of ego, and it could even be spiritual ego, but it's like you're still kind of holding on here, out of ego, out of fear, out of a sense of wanting to control your life, not fully allowing it to unfold, not taking that leap of faith. But you want to. You want this new beginning. This 3 number is a new beginning. You are looking at the horizon, waiting. In traditional tarot, this is traditional tarot, but I'm not seeing it in this card. This is the Rider-Waite card, the Rider-Waite deck, but I'm not seeing it in this card. In some of the other decks, here you see some ships, but the ships are more prominent in some other decks. Waiting for ships to come in, but taking control of your life. Looking at the horizon. In this card, the energy that I'm getting here is you're looking at the horizon, and you're looking at those ships, and you're like, I want to be on that ship. What will it take for me to get there? How will I need to take a step? This is like the full energy, taking a leap of faith off that cliff and knowing that the divine has got you. The divine has got you, will carry you forth to this horizon. You want this new journey. You want this new start, this fresh start for your life. No longer being the wounded warrior, no longer being in this battle, no longer, looking at the past and being in this war for your life. You want this peace, you want this harmony, you want this fresh start for yourself, and you can have it. This is you taking one step forward into this doorway of these 2 wands, into this doorway of this new life. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm telling you guys, you're rising up, and you should be so proud. So now don't play small anymore. That was a message in the Union Energies reading that we just did. Don't play small because you're not small, and you feel it in your soul. You are not small. You are a king or a god or an emperor or a warrior. You are in this energy where you don't have to play small anymore. You've let that go. You've let that energy go, so let it go. And rise up because you want that. You want that journey. You want that fresh start for your life. You want that happiness for your life. You want that abundance. And you know that you're worthy of that abundance. And it is just fear or ego, which is the same thing. It's just that's the only thing that's holding you back. Because as within, so without. So if you're feeling that within, if you're feeling any conflict within you, you're going to be seeing that in your outside world. So be at peace. Release that energy within you. Find if it's a place of forgiveness. If it's forgiveness that you need, find that forgiveness. If it's love and compassion that you need, find that love and compassion, because that's then going to be reflected in your outside world. And if it's others, if you're finding conflict with others, then what they're saying is find compassion and love and forgiveness for others within yourself. Really feel it within yourself, not just in your mental mind, but really feel it in your heart space, because that is then going to reflect in your relationship with others, and that conflict is going to fade away, because that's what we're doing on this ascension journey, is we are transcending that. That's the 3D negative bullshit. That's the illusion, and we are transcending that. We are ascending and rising to a higher level of love, and where there is love, there's no room for that crap. There's no room for that conflict. There's no room for anything but what is in alignment with love, with peace and harmony and happiness. Okay, present energies for the Divine Masculine, please. Present energies, current energies for the Divine Masculine. Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, let's get one more to clarify, please. You guys, the Divine Feminine's got this as well. Some of these cards as well. Here, you are wanting this. You want this. This is what readers call the 1111 card. It is this divine union card. Coming into partnership and harmony with your divine counterpart. Love with your divine feminine, your divine counterpart. This is commitment. This is marriage. This is stability and security. Now, your relationship can look different based on your preferences. If it's marriage, then it's marriage. But it's a commitment. It's an acknowledgement of who your divine feminine is to you, and a partnership with them, stability with them, security with them, consistency with them. Where before there was a kind of a hot and cold energy, and in and out energy, because of the fear, because of the resistance, because not understanding this connection. So there's sympathy there, there's empathy there, because we understand that you didn't understand this connection. So there's compassion there for you. But now you're understanding this connection, and so now it's time to rise and acknowledge this connection, and you want it too. You want this. This is happiness. This is abundance. This is bliss. This is stability. This is security in your life and in this connection. But you also have the Five of Pentacles, which you're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. The Divine Feminines, this is piggybacking off of the Divine Feminine's energy. Perhaps they detached from this. Perhaps what I'm getting is that you were ready for this, but all of a sudden you felt the Divine Feminine detach. Go listen to that Divine Feminine reading to understand why. They detached because they didn't think that you were coming forward towards them, because they were feeling left out in the cold. You guys are mirroring each other. You're both feeling left out in the cold in this connection, where it just takes one of you to step forward, to step into that energy and say, this is what I want. I want this union with you. I want this union with you. I want this balance with you. I want this tempering of the energies with you. This is also a union card. And union is just a merging of the energies, a balancing of the energies, coming into greater love and greater harmony. You both want this, more stability, more security within this connection, more commitment within this connection, which just means more love within this connection. That's all it means, just more love and more affection. You know, it's just a higher level of commitment, a higher level of this relationship. But you both want this. You both want this balancing of the energies. You both want you to rise. You want to rise, masculine. The feminine wants you to rise into your power, into your emperor energy. But you're both feeling left out in the cold. One of you has to step forward. You have to step forward for this connection. You have to fight for this connection. You have to acknowledge this connection so that you can come into harmony together. So that, and it's the same message that I channeled for the Divine Feminines. This is one of you feeling left out in the cold, but when you come into union, what it will be is any challenges that you face, any conflicts that you face, you'll be doing it hand in hand, side by side. You see how they're both kind of feeling this, they're out in the cold together. You won't be out in the cold anymore because you're transcending that energy, but whatever it is that you face, you'll be doing it side by side as emperor, as empress, as gods, as goddesses, completely in harmony, in balance, in complete partnership together, sitting on your thrones side by side, completely in love, in partnership. This is true union. This is true partnership as equals. Pure balance, pure harmony, pure equality. I keep saying that because I want to tell you guys and emphasize that it is harmony and complete balance together. Divine feminine, divine masculine, merging your energies together to become one. Pure balance, pure harmony, pure love. Okay, let's see what the near future brings you. What's the near future energies for you? Yeah. It's up to you, Divine Masculines. It is, I hate to say that because I don't mean to put pressure on you guys. But it is up to you to move forward in this connection, because the Divine Feminine has been holding space for you. They've been guiding this connection, but part of the reason why they've detached is because they feel left out in the cold, because they haven't been seeing any physical evidence of this. But they've been holding space for you and love and compassion for you in their heart. It's time for you to step forward. It's time for you to offer king or queen, it doesn't matter, male or female, it doesn't matter, to offer this pentacle, this physical manifestation, to ground this energy. The masculine really grounds the energy in the 5D. The feminine energy really brings that template of divine love down. The masculine energy really brings that and grounds that into the 3D physical plane, makes that a physical manifestation for your relationship. It's time for you to ride forward. Now, the Knight of Wands energy is kind of an in and out energy. So temper that. But with the pentacle here, bringing stability and security, here they're saying temper that energy, temper that in and out. This pentacle is tempering that. So now it's just riding forward with passion and swift moving passion. The pentacle here, usually this is like a playboy energy, this in and out, hot and cold. But with this pentacle here, it's stability, it's consistency, it's security, it's commitment. So with these two cards paired together, ride forward with your passion. Ride forward with taking action, taking charge. Really taking, you see how the Knight is really taking charge here, but being on the throne, stepping onto the throne of who you are, rising into the king, queen, emperor, empress energy that you are with this pentacle, with this offering of love. This stable offering of love. Let's get one more and see if there's any other message there. I'm not taking those. Actually, yeah, they're calling me. They just gave me a message for that. Because you've transformed, you might be feeling some regret from the past, but you can transform that. You can transmute that as well, because what's going to be happening, they're saying, is you're going to be reunited with your divine feminine. This is reconciliation. So let the past be in the past. This is the 5 of Cups energy, which is crying over spilled milk. Looking at the past, not seeing that you have your divine feminine here. You have the divine masculine, divine feminine, this soulmate connection behind you. The 2 of Cups behind you. Transform that. Transmute that. As you are transforming, as you are rising, so that this reconciliation can take place, so that you can ride in, charge forward with this passion that you have for your divine counterpart, that you have for your new life, with this stable, secure, consistent commitment, this higher level of commitment. Beautiful. This reconciliation is coming, but it's up to you, divine masculines. It is up to you, because your divine feminine is holding space for you. They are waiting for you. They are holding space for you. They're moving forward in their life because they want a happy life for themselves. But, sorry, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. But maybe that's a synchronicity. I don't know. But there's reconciliation. They're holding space for you. They're holding love for you. They have that love for you. They have that forgiveness for you. They just need you to take action. They need you to step up into this energy. And it's forward movement. It's swift forward movement. This is passion. This is forward movement. This is love. But with the pentacle here, with the Queen of Pentacles, no less, it is grounded energy, stable energy, secure energy, commitment. So with these two, it's no longer going to be the hot and cold. It's no longer going to be the hot and cold. It's going to be a higher level of commitment. You want this, divine masculines. You want this. And the divine feminine wants this. They want you to bring this. So rest assured that if you're feeling like, how am I going to reach out to them? Are they going to accept me? Rest assured that they will, because they want this just as much as you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not taking all of those. We're going to get a final outcome. Final outcome for this connection, for this scenario. What's the final outcome? Truth and clarity. Let's get a couple. Yeah. Page of bottom of the deck. Find the strength, find the courage. You have it within you. You see all this yellow here? This is worth. This is solar plexus chakra. This is worth. This is self-esteem. This is you having the courage. This is you rising into your emperor energy. The 6 of Wands is victory and acknowledgement, public acknowledgement. Possibly even public displays of affection. This is victory. You're going to be victorious. And you're going to receive the Queen of Cups in return. You're going to receive love in return. This is your divine feminine. Beautiful, beautiful energies. And the Magician, you can manifest this. You can manifest this. Yeah, I'm not going to keep going because we have enough here. The outcome is this Page of Wands. This is a new energy. Usually the Page of Wands is like a very naive energy. The page is very naive, whereas the Emperor, the King of Wands, which was on the bottom of the deck there, is very like grounded and very in control. The page is kind of like naive and immature and like just eager. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Not naive anymore because it's paired with the Queen, the King, the Emperor, the Empress energy that you're getting in this reading. Here, what I'm getting is just wanting a fresh start, just wanting a new beginning, and eager for a new beginning, anticipating a new beginning, because you have fresh clarity, because you have the divine guiding this. This is Archangel Michael's sword of truth, and they've brought you an epiphany. The divine has brought in some sense of clarity for you, this higher perspective, helping you see this higher perspective, this sense of truth of what it is that you want for yourself. The Nine of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. We got this for the Divine Feminine as well. Wanting your wishes, your cups to be filled. And it can be, and it will be, because you're manifesting this. And this as well is victory. Truth, victory, and truth, truth, and victory. Wanting this new beginning. You're going to have this new beginning. But step forward. Step forward. Okay, I am being called for you guys to get some final words of guidance. The universe has your back. Let's get some final words of guidance for you guys. I didn't do this for the Divine Feminine because their reading was pretty incredible. But just as final guidance to show you guys that the universe has your back. That's what they're guiding me to do. So we'll pull a couple cards for you just to show you that you are divinely guided. That you can take that leap of faith, that you can move forward, because this connection, again, you're not going to be rejected, because this is a rejection, this is a connection of love. This is a connection of love. And you have to take that leap of faith. You have to step into that energy for your life, not just with your divine connection, but for your own life. Whatever it means, if it's for a new work situation, if it's for if you're trying to get a new house, if it's with regards to standing up to people in your life, family members or friendships, whatever it is, take that leap of faith and step into your power and step into your love energy, because all things through love. Okay, let's get some messages of guidance for the divine. That one wanted to come out. For the divine masculine, let's get some final messages of guidance for the divine masculine. I'll just read these and then we'll close out the reading. Let's get a final message of guidance for the divine masculine. Let's get one more, please. Just get one more message of guidance. Okay, we'll take two. Who am I to argue with Spirit? Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. That's the energy that you were in. This wounded warrior energy. This is what you were healing. This is what you are healing. This is what is being healed. This judgment card. Looking at everything that you need to shed so that you can rise up. This is all the illusions. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, separation. That's all the illusions. It's a call for healing, not just a call for help. It's a call for healing, for you to heal and break down those illusions and see that only love exists. That happiness and abundance is your birthright. And look at the moons. Your divine feminine guiding you towards happiness. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in this connection. Have faith in the love that the divine is bringing to you, that you have within yourself, because you are a divine being. You are divine. Happiness is your birthright. Divinity is your birthright. And the more you focus on the love, the less you focus on the fear, the more that's going to come into your life. I'm getting called to one more, top of the deck. When I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. And this is what you're coming into alignment with. Love and peace and harmony and bliss and happiness. All right, Divine Masculines, a beautiful reading for you. We're going to end there. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for more Divine Partnership readings, where we'll get more into your energies coming up, especially with the full moon coming up and the spring equinox, which marks more releases, more purges, coming into a fresh new start for the spring. Guys, if this resonates with you, please hit like and subscribe and comment with your stories below. I do love hearing your stories and how this resonates with you. Sending you guys so much love and so much light and so much healing energy. See you soon.